In the life of every person who's ever been addicted and ever will be addicted, there's always trauma. An addiction is any behavior that a person finds relief in the short term and craves, but suffers negative consequences and cannot give it up. That's what an addiction is.
Most people look at my childhood and, damn, you had an awesome, childhood, and because I had everything, we come from upper middle class, and in Idaho, and I got everything given to me, but that was their way of parenting. They'd give me everything so I'd shut up and wouldn't bug them, because they're always too busy, they're always working.
So children don't get traumatized because they get hurt. Children get traumatized because they're alone with the hurt.
We're talking about the effects of slavery on our behavior. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't agree with it when I first heard it. But then when he talked about the discipline, I had a flashback of how I used to get whipped with a bullwhip, naked. I didn't put the two and two together, but I realized, that's how slaves was whipped. Because it was generational trauma passed on from one mother to another mother to another mother, and it passed on to me. I still got marks on my legs and stuff behind that. And I just remember there was no one I could run to, no one could help me. And she just was telling me how much she loved me, and she cried and she beat me with a bullwhip.
I've been between custodies of different states and counties since 18. I struggled with addiction, and they were sending me to these places to get the help that you needed. I had nothing but the authorities telling me it was my fault, my fault, my fault. Because you're choosing this, and I can't keep choosing it. You're supposed to trust and believe in these people. California industrialized prison.
Trauma doesn't know a color. Trauma doesn't know an age. Trauma doesn't know a tax bracket. Trauma doesn't know any of these things. Anybody can be traumatized, anybody. Symptoms of trauma. Nightmares and night terrors. Inability to love. Addictive behavior.
Insomnia.
Depression. Shame.
That's not who you are, but it's a symptom of being traumatized. And we're here to heal each other.
A baby that you don't pick up will actually die, even if you feed them and you change them and look after them, because they get overwhelmed by their feelings and they get overstressed. And so the baby needs the mother's and the father's brain to regulate her own brain, to regulate their emotions. It's not just that you're overwhelmed, it's also there's nobody there to hold you.